How you doing? How you doing? This your boy John Do. John Do. How you John Do? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? John Do. John Do.
What are you doing? What? Did you just double dip that chip?
Excuse me?
You double dipped the chip.
Double dipped? What are you talking about?
You dipped the chip, you took a bite, and you dipped again.
So?
That's like putting your whole mouth right in the dip. Look, from now on, when you take a chip, just take one dip and end it.
What's up, people? This your boy John Do. How you doing, man? Oh, hope y'all guys like the little video. You know, show the example of how I feel about the situation with the newly remastered games. Not the old games, but the newly remastered games or whatnot. There's no way, the podcast, it didn't go, like it should have go. It should have went, rather. But I can't put aside my integrity and the things that I have been saying on my channel and get in a podcast and just agree with things that I haven't agreed with the whole time, with the Connect and so on. So my views is gonna be different, Some people they're a little bit more pro Xbox. I enjoy the Xbox. I have always enjoyed the experience that I had on Xbox. But when they do some BS, I gotta say BS. You know what I'm saying? Cause when they do something right, I gotta say they doing something right. And this whole double dipping, that's what it is. They double dipping, trying to get more money from the same titles. It's not a good look. It's just not a good look, See, when it come down to Halo 1 and 2, I'm absolutely fine with them releasing that, because they're really not just re-releasing it. They're actually, unless they put it in arcade as Xbox 360, as the originals, they actually remaking the game from the ground up, So you putting new engines on there, you putting, better graphics, frame rate, all of that stuff has to be upgraded a whole lot for it to be, a next gen game or whatever. One that's worth paying $60 for. But when it come down to like the Halo 3's Reach and Halo 4, those games were basically made similar to how the games are being made on the Xbox One. They were just dumbed down for the 360, but they was built pretty similar. They dumbed it down so it could run on the 360 and so on and so on, but they were made, closer to what we're using now than a game that wasn't even in HD, And I just don't see how or why would I pay $60 for a newly re-released game. I don't know anybody who would want to, Halo 4 especially. I don't care if it was a year, 2 years, 3 years. That is too close to now to pay a whole nother $60 for the game. That's the way I feel. I feel that way about any game. You know, just make it where I can play the game. Something that was said like, well, you're not gonna be able to play online. Sure, I can play online. On Halo 2 on the 360. Why can't they make it where I can play on Halo 4 online or whatever? And they would bring it over. I can play Halo 2 online on my 360. It's just something that don't sit right with me. You know, like, we gave them shit about The Last of Us being remade. You know what I'm saying? God of War Ascension. What other game? Gran Turismo. You know, those are newer games. Hell, to be honest with you, I feel the same way about Grand Theft Auto 5. I got Grand Theft Auto 5. I paid, you know what I'm saying? I went out and bought Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't want to pay $60 for that, and I'm not going to pay $60 to play that game again because I already own it. I'd be a damn fool to go and spend $60 again for it. I did pay $60 for Madden, and I felt like a damn fool. I was hoping I can find a deal like the PlayStation has where you can either turn it in or order it online and pay, I think it was like $20 or something like that there. You know what I'm saying? It was real cheap, but I couldn't find it. And my dude was like, oh man, you gotta get on this Madden on the Xbox One. And I did it. And I felt bad for doing that. And I don't even play the damn game. I don't even play Madden on the Xbox One. I still play the Madden on the 360 all the damn time. But double dipping ain't cool, man. I feel they really trying to get as much out of the consumer, whether it's PlayStation or Microsoft or even Nintendo. When they double dip, I feel they trying to get as much money up out of their consumer pocket as possible. Yeah, it's a good business. It's good for business because they don't have to do too much because the game is already there. But it's not good for the consumer. You know, it is not good for the consumer. And I hear everybody say, well, it's people out there who haven't played the Halos and they might want to play them. Well, if they do Halo 1 and 2, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If they're doing Halo 3 and 4, they gave Halo 3 away. They just gave Halo 3 away for free on the 360. And Halo 4, you can find that anywhere. Hey, in Reach, you can go get them games any damn well. You know, they don't have to milk the consumers for them to be. If you want to play the previous games, you know what I'm saying, you can get a damn Xbox for like dirt cheap, you know, and play the games, and you can probably get those games for dirt cheap, you know. I see it as milking, man, and I don't feel that it's right. It's just like The Last of Us. If I want to play Last of Us, I'll go buy it for the low, and I'll go play it on the PS3. You know, I don't need to play it I don't need to go out and spend $400 on a brand new console just to play an old game. You know, it really don't make no sense when there's a bunch of PS3s that I can just go use to play that game if I wanted to play it. Well, same thing with Tomb Raider. You know, I can go online right now, I think, and get it for Steam for like $15. Why would I go out and pay $60 to play a Tomb Raider? Why would I go out and... You see where I'm going with this, huh? You know, it just... like I say, man, they should be focused on getting the good games out, you know, and put their resources toward bringing us better content, you know, improving the gaming experience on the consoles rather than trying to milk us for money, you know. And a lot of people, like, you know, they may not agree with me, but right is right and wrong is wrong, you know. Y'all can take it for what it is, man, but I'm not going to sit here and go against my principles just to make other people feel like it's okay, because that's not the type of person I am. Like, I have always kept it 100 with my people. That's how I base my channel. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? Like it or love it, you know, like it or hate it, that's just me, you know. A lot of people get mad and say, well, I'm Microsoft biased now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bullshit. I just don't put up with the bullshit, but a lot of people don't see that though, you know. But I do got my preference, like everybody. Everybody got a preference on something. So, but this your boy John though, man. Let me know how y'all feel. Make sure you check out the links in the description. And I'm out. Later, people. Yeah. Oh, make sure y'all comment, rate, and if you really like it, subscribe, nigga. And I'm out. Later, people. Yeah.